As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Thursday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Chimere DK on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That is Shaw Smith-Wade ranging over to make that stop. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's a give to Love. This is ahead for about 5. Jack Jones making that tackle.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school, you may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Love gets it. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Daniels. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
On the give. Here's Love. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Got DK. Complete. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that is going to be good for the Steelers' 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Love now up the middle. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. Gain 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Jeffrey Simmons. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now and 17.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down. Normally, that would pick up the first. Not this time. Still have a lengthy 4th down ahead.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Dicker connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. We'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
27-yard line.
On the draw, this is Henderson. They cross the 40. Nice run there. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that is a Packers first down. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Price. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the first.
Yeah. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They pitch it to him. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pistol snap to Beck. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. And break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Here's a shotgun give to Price. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
Intercepted. The Steelers take
Pittsburgh
over
offense
first
to the
and 10
line. Here's
at their
1st and
own
10.
20-yard line.
They give it to Pacheco to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 17-yard
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of one. 3 more to go here on Thursday night prime time. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. This is Allen on the give. Forward progress starts. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
A gain of 6. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. This one's going to line up less than a yard from that first down marker. Brock Clay gets it up to the 43.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. Von Miller. And that sends him back into a 4th and 11. The Steelers set to punt it. Fielded at the 11. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Play fake, now back. And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. That's going to bring up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And the stop is made, first down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language, in a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
He gets it forward a little to his 46. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Here's Price on the give. They're across the 40. Nice run here. Into the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Price, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Going after is something good from Aubrey. And they jump ahead by 4.
Steelers 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Fields. Complete to Braylon Allen. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that is good for Pittsburgh 1st down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the 1st down. Working quickly here.
4 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Short pass brought in. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock at 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Chased out to his right. Great work to keep this play alive, and this is going to be caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they...
And he whiffs on the extra points. No good, so keep this a 2-point ball game. They're probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Tootin now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. That throwing. That finds Jacob Cowie. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
They're not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The snap to back. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it over the middle. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that gives Green Bay the first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 46-yard line.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Now back. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's Beck. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop it with the 33. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Fields looking to throw. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. That is another one for Miller. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. After the sack, Fields. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. Well, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Fields now on 1st down. And he has been a perfect 4 for 4 passing since he came into this contest. They're going to try and throw it here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Pushing it here to try to at least get into field goal range, Brock, but no yardage there, and they lost some valuable time on that play, too.
One of the keys here as well is, are those receivers going to try to run it back and go again, or do you find a substitute off that sidelines? Because I don't think they're done taking their shots downfield.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Fields. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's Fields on 1st. He's been sharp since he came in. 5 and 6 throwing that football. Throwing from the gun here. Gets it through the middle. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always that's going to be good for a first.
That's another Steelers 14-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Preseason opener underway in half number 2. Starting from the 5. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Keaton gets it on the draw. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. Back to the air. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get in the ball.
That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
And their own 25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. There's the fake, Cousins to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Looking to throw, Cousins. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. But the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Begins his return at the 16. He dodged the tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To throw, it's back. Setting up the running back screen. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd down, here's Baker. And he's taken down for the sack, but I think they got his face mask. Yep, we got a flag out. I think they've got a 1st down coming out of this one. So thanks to that personal foul, it is 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Hits him on the out route. He'll see himself out with a gain of 28. And that will be good for Packers' first down.
A 28-yard gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Cut near the goal line. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal. Running with Price from the pistol. And he's in for the touchdown.
The ball carrier. Touchdown, Green Bay.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Sent right down the middle and good. And they take a 5-point lead.
14. Steelers 9.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Cousins now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
A gain of 18. And the Steelers first down.
On the give, this is Singleton. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Stopped on a play by Big Chris Jones.
1 yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Cousins. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hauled in left side. And out he goes after picking up 24 on the play. And that is going to be good for the Steelers' first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the red zone on first. And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to him. And it's Chris Jones.
A loss of 7.
And after the play, it's 2nd down now and 17.
At the 18-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Cousins. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is going to rally to this football. Stops things in the short field. So just 4 yards on that completion. That makes it 4th and long. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Dicker connects there. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
He's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play. So we've hit the end of this 3rd quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Inside give to Price. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Playing favorites with the fullback here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Cousins. Connects on the crosser. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had... Avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. There's a handoff to Singleton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Singleton on the give from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 3rd of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Throwing his Cousins. Buying some time right. He's going to run for it. This one stopped. Blade gains about 6 yards. He's good for Pittsburgh. 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Finding inside and giving down to Singleton. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw Fields. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Dicker on now for the PAT. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark because this one is up and through.
Makes the score Steelers 19, Packers 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Dodges another stop. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Mayfield set to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. He's brought down after a big play. Give him about 19 yards. And that is a Packers 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
To throw, Mayfield. He rolls to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Headed out right. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And with another one gone, they're gonna have just one remaining this game. This drive is in trouble. Gotta figure out 3rd and 12. Right back to Allen. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to give the Steelers the 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And with a nice scheme, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's Allen again. Give him 2 yards. Stop made pretty quickly there. And that is going to be good for a Steelers 1st down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen trying this straight ahead. He did well to shake off one tackle part, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw it. And the pick is dropped. He had the turnover in his hands. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be an incomplete pass, though. To make it 4th down. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Setting up to pass. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. They got to him. It's Martin again. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Fits it through the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Complete to Sam Rowe. It's a gain of 60 yards.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's first down. They give up the guts. It's Price. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of a yard.
Offense going audible this time.
And 9.
They're going to read at the line. Here he is to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here's what the call.
At the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Throw is caught. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal. At the Steelers' 8-yard line.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
What's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Souls of Mischief crew. I'm chilling with my man Festo, my man A+, and my man Bo. You know he's dope. And right now, we're just maxing in the studio. We're hailing from East Oakland, California, and sometimes it gets a little hectic out there. But right now,